get to talking my shit, then I be taking your bitch.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Jay Ortiz. I'm here with my big brother Johnny Full Throttle.
And welcome to Ortiz Brothers on Sports. Hotep, what is the first subject?
New England Patriots versus Houston Texans.
That was the corniest game.
Boring ass game at that. It was real boring.
I think I stopped watching in like the second quarter. So I'm like, Brock Osweiler, there's no reason he should be having that contract. Yeah, he's straight trash. He's Basuda.
But just like any Houston quarterback, they never had a good quarterback. But let's look at the positive for Houston. They had the #1 defense. They have a good receiving core. Now just get a quarterback because they trash. But also Houston benefits off a weak ass division.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But they really, that right there was ridiculous. Brock Osweiler, I'm still pissed about his contract. I don't know how much he got. Was it like 70 or 80 million? It was a disgrace though. Like, and he got beat out by Tom Savage. They probably should start Tom Savage this week.
They just need to get a quarterback next year. Somehow, even try to go after Romo. Do something. Get a quarterback. They have a nice receiving core. I like Will Fuller and DeAndre Hopkins. Lamar Miller, cool. So Patriots gonna be Patriots. They gonna be good. They got the experience, so they did what they had to do.
Right, and next time, hopefully y'all can hang with Brady because just learn from the guy.
Seahawks versus the Falcons.
That game was pretty good.
I actually going in predicted Seahawks off experience.
I did too. I definitely lost that. If I was betting money, I would have lost for sure.
At the end of the day,
fucking Matt Ryan.
Seahawks is not the Seahawks of a couple years ago.
I mean, you can't be if you don't got Marshawn Lynch, you don't got beast mode. You lost a couple of the corners on that back four that they had.
They still got Sherman, Earl Thomas. They still got the regular core, but at the end of the day, they lost their offensive pieces. They don't got no threat receiver. They don't got no #1 receiver. They got
my thing really is Matt Ryan. He kind of surprised me this week, but I'm just not a big fan of the guy. He's from Philly, so I rock with you no matter what.
Matt Ryan is good.
I think Matt Ryan is some shit.
He's very underrated. He always good statistically every year. Remember, Atlanta don't never have a defense.
I think if you gonna judge McNabb the way they did back then for not winning nothing, they gotta be on Matt Ryan's ass. He loses all crazy when it counts.
He's a Pro Bowl.
You got an MVP.
Hall of Famer. If Matt Ryan keep on doing what he's doing, he's gonna end up a Hall of Famer if you keep them tight.
You got an MVP season on the way, but you don't deserve it unless you finish with that Super Bowl, Matt Ryan.
Green Bay Packers versus Dallas Cowboys.
Best game of the what? That was the best game of the weekend. That was the best playoff game I've seen in a long time. 34-31. Dak Prescott. Oh my God, Dak Prescott. Ezekiel.
I'm actually happy the Cowboys lost. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm from Philly. I'm an Eagles fan. Thank you, Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers, that's a bad man. He had to be banging on his chest after that. He like the ape gang guy, banging on my chest. Fuck Supreme. He really was wild. So Aaron Rodgers, that was every quarterback should try to play the way he does. That played, what did he do, 3rd and 20? 3rd and 20 at the end, and the man caught it like that with the ballerina toes.
That was a great.
Come on, man.
That was a great catch. That was definitely a great catch.
That was amazing.
Day, Dallas. Had a good year.
Yeah, the future is bright for you guys.
The future ain't bright because the NFC East gets better every year. Giants already had your number. The Eagles gonna be better next year, just a couple moves away.
I mean, you got Dak and Ezekiel.
So, what about Javonte Davis?
Champ.
Yeah.
You feel me? The champ.
Congratulations, that's my guy. Like I like the kid. He came from nothing. He was actually the underdog against Pedraza, who's a season champion. So what he did, I'm not surprised. I actually seen him behind the scenes in the gym and actually glad for him. He came from really being broke in the projects just 2 years ago to being a real champion.
Congratulations to Javonte, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tank killed it.
And team Colin Ford.
I mean, that whole thing with him and Floyd looked a little. I don't know if they really like each other. It looked weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess you got to make money. But Floyd's hilarious for saying abso-fucking-lutely on national TV. But shout out to Tank. That was a great performance. You knocked out a fellow Puerto Rican, but I was voting for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Baltimore. You just did your thing, bro, and you definitely the next champ that the sport is about to see, for real.
Badu Jack versus Jay Johnny.
That was actually a great fight for TV. Great fight to start the beginning of the year of boxing. Main events out of Mayweather Promotions and Eddie Hearn for putting that on. I'm not mad at the decision. I believe it could have been a draw. So, what do you think about that?
That was another entertaining fight. You feel me? But I'm gonna say I actually ruled it a draw as well. But only thing is, James DeGale probably really won that fight. If he didn't get knocked down in that last
it's debatable.
minute,
I think
he won that fight.
James DeGale definitely outworked him.
My thing was
Jack landed the cleaner punches.
Right, but my thing was Floyd and all of them was all on camera saying like, oh yeah, Badu Jack got robbed. Like, stop fucking lying. Like, I was watching the same fight.
Nah, think about it. That's Floyd's fighter.
I mean, I feel you.
But
of course you're gonna say it, but it's like, yeah, you sound like a dickhead. Like, cause he definitely didn't win the fight. If it was a draw, if anything, but he didn't win the shit. You hyping it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people do that. Like, I'm watching you on TV lying to everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day,
come on, bro.
You get the reason.
I get it. It's business. Come on. Tripping.
That's how I look at it. So good fight. Hopefully a rematch happens, which I deserve. A rematch should happen.
That's definitely go, but he gotta go to the UK now. Mm-hmm. It's only fair.
Super Bowl predictions.
I got the Patriots versus the Packers, and I'm going with Tom Brady. Y'all heard it first.
Yeah, I actually got the Patriots versus Packers too, and it's tough. I think I'm kind of 50-50, but I think Aaron Rodgers got the hot hand, and New England don't got a good defense.
He think that. Y'all heard him. He tripping. Y'all remember this on camera right
Aaron
now.
Rodgers right now is the best pound-for-pound quarterback.
Nobody's better than Tom Brady in the playoffs. Niggas tripping. Look at Tom Brady. Did he just not blow out the Texans?
He played in Houston.
That's cool. Now he about to do the Steelers dirty. Me and Hotep got a bet on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Steelers going to be a tough game, but of course he was going to do Houston like that.
That's cool, but Tom Brady is Tom Brady.
Barely experience. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be 50-50. I won't be surprised.
That's cool. Look, all that hot hand stuff is cool.
I'm going with Green Bay. I'm going with A-Rod.
And y'all hear me?
Right now is the best.
Y'all hear me? I'm never going against Tom Brady in a Super Bowl. You feel me?
Unless it's Eli.
Unless it's Eli.
But A-Rod gonna do him too.
Eli's home. Eli's home chilling on a chair like this.
But who knows? I won't be surprised if Falcons.
Who should be the first-time All-Star players in the NBA?
First appearance in All-Star.
I would say Giannis y'all know his name. Giannis I don't even know how to say it. But Giannis, whatever his last name is, y'all know it can start with an A. He is amazing.
Him, I believe with Giannis, and I also go and say trust the process should be in the All-Star game.
Joel Embiid should definitely be in the All-Star game. He be playing like 20 minutes and giving y'all doubles. He's, in my opinion, he's definitely the most talented center in the league right now. Y'all talking that Karl Anthony Towns stuff, but come on, man.
He's already a top 3 center in the league right now off of how he played and off of restriction time. He does everything, and I believe Sixers run already more games than they did with him on restricted time than they did last year.
That's a fact.
They won like 13.
Won't even got Ben Simmons yet. So, but like I said, Joel Embiid, Giannis are definitely top 2 should be for sure first
appearance. Awesome.
That Zaza Pachulia shit needs to stop. Yeah. For real, I see him second on the list. That needs to stop. That's ridiculous.
It's gonna be just like last year. They ain't gonna put him in.
He better not get in. I can play better than Zaza Pachulia. He did not.
Who should be started in the NBA All-Star game?
I got for the Western Conference. I mean, I'm going Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant. My center, I'm taking like either Anthony Davis or Bougie Cousins, Anthony Davis. And then for power forward, I don't even.
I actually agree.
Matter of fact, power forward Anthony Davis.
I say Westbrook, Harden,
and then Bougie's the center.
KD, AD, and Bougie.
Yeah.
Name Boogie.
Boogie. I don't give a
DeMarcus Cousins.
I don't care, y'all. Y'all see I can barely pronounce any of these guys' names.
Harden, Westbrook for the West. I agree with you 100%. Even though.
So for the East Coast, I'm saying I like Isaiah Thomas to start for point guard, shooting guard. Shooting guard. I mean, I'm gonna put LeBron and Carmelo anyway. Just the 2-3. I want. I think Porzingis is a starting power forward, and as a center, Embiid.
I would say. I actually disagree. Actually, 2 guards. I run 2-point guard lineup in the East. I would say Isaiah Thomas and somebody like Kyrie Irving. Then at the 2 fours, I actually have LeBron and what's the name from Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, Giannis. You right. He should probably start.
Joel Embiid at center.
All right, you right.
That would be my lineup for the East.
I feel that Giannis definitely the starter. I disrespected him. That was my fault.
If I had to do a start.
It's time to start Liddy or Shitty. TJ McConnell's celebration when he hit the buzzer beater.
My favorite part, y'all. That's my favorite part.
Against Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks.
I mean, Normally you probably be shitty, but it's the Sixers. That shit was litty. The fact that you celebrated like Jordan, come on, you was hype. Like y'all only won a regular game against the bum ass Knicks. But the fact that you hit a buzzer beater and you're TJ McConnell, I see why you.
I would
say
like litty. You know why? Because dude, from all aspects, really don't belong in the league skill wise, and he's showing a lot of heart, and he hit a buzzer beater against the Knicks, against Derrick Rose as his opponent.
But you're talking about Derrick Rose like this is the Bulls Derrick Rose.
But still, it's the Knicks.
You're on a half. He got half a leg.
He shouldn't even be in the NBA for real. And now he's a starting point guard.
I feel him, but he's starting over Serge.
Yes, he's starting over Serge.
He's obviously the worst starting point guard in the NBA.
But still, it don't matter. Like you hit a buzzer beater.
That's cool. That was
something that you not expecting.
That was cute,
undrafted.
I like it, but at the end of the day,
that's litty.
I said litty, but the reaction was just too high.
The reaction, you might think about it. You didn't get drafted.
Bro, he did the Jordan John. He did that.
As he should.
I'm like, he act like it was the chip.
Think about it. He in the NBA.
I feel him.
Litty or shitty? Soulja Boy versus Chris Brown boxing match this upcoming March, allegedly.
You can start with that.
Shitty. That shit is shitty. First of all, both of them can't box. Second,
it might not even happen, right?
Possibly where it can't happen because they both need promoters need to get involved. They both need to be like registered pro fighters. In March, think about it. It should have a date by now if it's in March.
That's a fact. For me,
possible, but it's it's just a clown show because they both can't really box like that.
For me, that was shitty. You feel me? Big Soldier came out of nowhere talking about he not from here or he can't come around. He just had to get relevant again, so he came out of nowhere with this shit. It didn't work. Then he came back apologizing to the other rappers saying he want to make music with him. His mom was sick. Then he came back saying Chris Brown a bitch again. I'm confused. I do respect the fact that he fucking everybody bitch. That's the only part. Big Soldier, keep doing your thing.
It's funny, it's entertainment, but it's shitty. It ain't nothing.
It's definitely shitty.
I want to order on pay-per-view. Probably want to be around because the crowd gonna be crazy and all this and that. Like,
yeah, if y'all don't agree with us, then your opinion is shitty. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's definitely shitty.
None of them can box.
Shitty. That's poop diarrhea.
Floyd going to the inauguration.
Shitty. Because Floyd, one thing about Floyd, like I like him as a person, whatever, how he portrays himself is like, dude, to me how Donald Trump downgraded on urban, you know. Like
he pretty much talks down on urban people and just like I would say I
guess he's doing it for media image or whatever. But
he just talks down to minorities in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't really study Donald Trump too much, but for me, shitty, poop, diarrhea. Your man Floyd is just like I love Floyd as a boxer. You feel me? But it's just like certain decisions he makes outside the ring be blowing on. He was cracking me up on that Chris. Back to this, he was cracking me up on that Chris Brown Soulja Boy interview, Jay, because he was looking at Soulja crazy. But when he's talking about going to the inauguration, it's like why? Like Donald Trump don't even really like your kind, and if he do, it's just like you gotta stand. You talking about you gotta stand up for your people, right? It's like if you see everybody else not going. I mean, not to say you're not a leader, but it's like why would you support this man? Like you feel me? Like he got KKK people in his party and all that. Like bro, come on now.
That's the difference between an Ali image and a Floyd.
Exactly. Be like Ali. Stand up for something, bro. That's all I'm saying. Ali would have never went there. He didn't even go to the fucking army.
Steve Harvey having a sit-down meeting with Donald Trump.
I'm 50-50, but I say shitty because Steve Harvey was bashing Donald Trump. Then y'all gonna have a sit-down.
Hey, Steve. In Philly, we call that dick eating. You should have. What you should have did was tell the people you're gonna have a sit-down with them. So y'all can get off issues, sticking up for the minorities and all that. Nobody know what you talking about. It seems weird where you bashing the Donald Trump campaign and then you sitting down and having a friendly conversation. So obviously y'all know what I'm gonna say. That was shitty. You feel me? Shit Tisha. He's out of pocket. I don't know why he would go sit down after he was really bashing him. I kind of watched it this morning, so that's why I feel so serious about it. But he was bashing him and all that kind of stuff, and now he's saying all I hear is at the end. He got that dumbass look he had on his face, like when he said the wrong winner at the joint. He talked about the presidency is not going to be Donald Trump will not be that bad. Like shut the get me tight, right? You a goofball. Same way your hair was fake, you fake. You feel me?
Grayson Allen 1-game suspension.
Shitty. How How in the hell do you give this 6'7" big ass crybaby a fucking 1 game suspension after he trips everybody? Then he comes back from that and does it again. They didn't suspend him or even kick him out the game this time, but we caught it. He did it again. The boy be having tantrums and shit, turning red because he don't got no melanin. He just blows my shit.
I agree, but I disagree too. I'll say literally, at least they suspended his ass, even though after that he just didn't get caught.
What is 1 game though? He did it 6 times,
but
bro.
in a situation, they finally caught on to it. But you gotta look at it. What about Draymond Green kicking people in the nuts? He does that shit all the time. He does that shit all the time. Same thing with Grayson Allen. He does it. Oh, I dribble and I trick people. He's doing the same shit.
I feel like Draymond Green got suspended.
Yeah, he got suspended for a game. Grayson Allen got suspended for a game. He didn't get caught.
Come on, Mike
Draymond Green did the same shit afterwards. He gets suspended.
Yo, Mike Krzyzewski, all of this, you'll do it yourself and all that. I know you're going through your health problem, but bro, he needed at least 3 or 4
the whole
games.
crybaby and all that.
He came back and did it again though. Like again. You tripping niggas, you crying.
But he didn't get caught. Like if he got caught, yeah, he should get suspended. He didn't get caught.
And Grayson, it's nothing against you. Like you could ball, bro. I swear you can. You ball like a black boy. Like,
it's the same thing with Draymond. But they played off.
But the shit you be doing, I'm just letting you know. Everybody, I'm pretty sure. I'm fuck that. I'm speaking for everybody. You be looking like a straight clown, bro. Like you really sitting there having an attitude, and like you look like a rugrat. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
You be in the system like a crowd.
Yeah, that's weird. And Philly, I know you ain't grow up in Philly because you'd have been got your ass whooped on the court. You feel me? Get you something to cry about. But look, that's it for now. That's all we got today. Like Ortiz Brothers on Sports. Once again, I am Jay Ortiz with my big brother
Johnny Full Throttle.
You feel me? Make sure y'all follow us at Jay Ortiz 215. That's on Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Full Throttle URL, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Johnny Full Throttle Ortiz.
And you can also follow the show at Ortiz Brothers on Sports. Instagram, Facebook, everything like the pages. You know what I'm saying? You'll see us every Monday. And Grayson Allen, you still a bitch.
Hey, I get to talking my shit, then I be taking your bitch. I get to whipping some shit, foreign or whipping a bitch. Came from the hood, I was misunderstood, but ain't nothing gon' change. Came from the hood, now I'm in Hollywood, but ain't nothing gon' change.